I am Dr. Salman Tetik from Scholar School System. I am the lecturer in business program. Today, as you know, this model is starting introduction to business operations and management. Today's topic is human resource management and retention and recruitment processes of human resource management. First, it will be better to define what the HRM is. As you know, if we are talking about the HRM, mostly recruitment and selection process comes to our mind. But human resource management, although it could be defined as the process of finding right people for the right jobs, it is more than recruitment and selection processes. Why? Human resource management is a systematic process which includes recruitment, selection, training, development, performance appraisal, compensation, health and safety issues of people, industry relations as well. So as you have seen, it is a broader process compared to recruitment and selection. Indeed, HRM is in charge of keeping organizational and employee engagement and employee motivation as well. By this point, we could discuss more than recruitment. Today, I'm going to add another topic to the recruitment. Is going to be retention. In highly competitive business environment, the companies are struggling to keep their qualified employees within the organization. There is an intensive competition among the business companies to keep their people in their organization. This is simply about their retention. So what is recruitment? How could we define the recruitment? Let's start with it. It is a systematic approach for searching potential employees and encourage candidates to apply for the job. By another definition, recruitment is the process of generating a pool of people to apply for employment to an organization. What is selection? Selection simply is to choose the best candidate among the applicants. Selection, by another definition, is the process by which managers and others use specific instruments to choose from a pool of applicants, a person or persons more likely to succeed in the jobs, given management goals and legal requirements. And why is it important to develop a pool, and why the selection process is crucial to organization? According to the several approaches, such as resource-based view has been proposed by J. Barn. You know, in a competition, organizations are supposed to use their best resources to gain a competitive advantage. What is competitive advantage? According to the Prahala and Hamel, and those are the people who has created the concept of the core competence. Companies can gain competitive advantage on the basis of its core competencies and knowledge created in an organization over time. So according to the research-based view, human resources or rare resources, inimitable resources of the organization could give a competitive advantage. Any resource could be imitated by other competitors, will not be a core competitive advantage. Here, human resource management is the main function to attract talented people, to bring in the organization, to lead them toward organizational goal and gain competitive advantage. And that's why in recruitment process, it is really important to develop a pool including the qualified candidates. How will you do that? as the organization, you need to provide some benefits to attractive, talented people or qualified people. What are those things? Workplace conditions, working conditions, work hours, flexibility, and the compensation benefits, right? Or the development opportunities, career opportunities, blah, blah. We can increase the number of these conditions are making a job position or a job more attractive. So those are the things. In recruitment, we could differentiate the traditional and competency-based ways. In traditional methods, recruitment process, matching the person characteristics to fill the job. But in competency-based approach, it focuses on identifying abilities and behaviors needed to do the job well. And not only the technical skills are required to perform, it also requires to have some behavioral skills. So under the competency-based approach, we are also examining the behavioral approach of the candidates. In traditional recruitment processes, we try to make use of job description and job specification to match best fit for the job. In competency-based, in addition to this, we recruit flexible workers as well. It might be part-time, it might be hourly based, it might be home-based work, for instance. In recruitment, traditional recruitment, selection is based on the knowledge, skills, and personal qualities. But in competency-based, it's based on analyzing the person's potential, skills needed for the job task. What is the potential? What could the candidate create for the organization in the long run? And competency-based is also team-focused instead of person-focused. In contemporary business world, is really becoming a raising and significant point for the organization. Teamwork and team-focused outputs. The success is created by the team and it is shared by the team as well. So the people need to know how to operate in a teamwork. A real-life example of successful recruitment I will give you. And the $100,000 cash prize improves attendance and recruiting. In 2007, Chicago-based Amazon was successful in attracting more than 1,000 seasonal workers to work at distribution centers in the holiday period. Management staff offered $100,000 cash prize to a lucky employee who will have perfect attendance will enter into the lucky draw. Other 99 staff was also offered cash prizes. This helped Amazon.com to obtain a large pool of employees for a busy period of the year and deliver high standard of service and gain competitive advantage. It's unbelievable. $100,000 cash. Imagine that. So it motivates the people. Even the people do not want to work at that time, holiday period, and they have employed more people than expected by using this method. So it's a good example. And retention, it's not only, HRM is not only finding the qualified or talented people. The question is this, how to retain them, how to keep them in an organization. So what is this? According to the Cheminate, it's an essential move for an organization to ensure the employee engagement with the organization and for the longer period of time. However, employee retention in present days were really challenged for the organizations. Yes, the people. And if they have a better option, a better offer from any organization, and they would like to assess it, and rightfully, as the organization, what will you do? You need to have some ways to satisfy your employees, your existing employees, and you need to ensure they're engaged with your organization. So you need to implement or you need to practice some of the activities. You could provide family packages, you could provide the pension funds, you could provide holiday prizes, you could provide better remuneration, better workplaces with some benefits, such as, some of the organizations are providing a gym center packages, lunch packages, and the support packages. Educational support could be, or training support could be, or developmental packages. Why are they doing this? They are doing it for keeping their talented people or qualified people in their organization. So this is another, if we think that this is the industry in terms of recruitment and retention, this is another competition between the companies to keep talented and qualified people. Modern work organizations have programs in place to nurture its top employees because these rising stars could have a significant impact on producing positive results for the company. I don't know, have you ever seen the Googleplex? Googleplex is the headquarters of the Google as a company. It provides a highly flexible workplace, including napping room, including gym, salon, including a big hall for the lunch. It also has coffee rooms and drink rooms or something, and it has also flexible workplace with the different design of the chairs and the tables and the seats. It's really amazing. So this kind of environment is attracting qualified and talented people. Based on the research by Corporate Leadership Council in 2009, has shown that these talented employees end up with failure due to lack of support or guidance from the senior management, and this leads to disengagement. And I will list you 6 common errors organizations can encounter while rising stars. False assumptions about high engagement of high potential. You think that they are highly engaged, but how to engage them? So you need to have some deep research and on engagement of your people. Assuming the current high performance will be equal with the future potential. At the moment there is a potential, there is a good performance, but what of in the future? Talent management based on recent performance. Thwarting employee development by being too cautious. Expecting top talent to share the risk and pain. Lack of understanding of corporate strategy is another one. So there's a case here is a Netflix. Over the last years, Netflix has created disruption in the market and has rewritten the rule of video rental and TV shows. Patty McCord, the company's first chief talent officer, when she arrived at the company, she took a completely new approach instead of as usual business approach. Her novel yet practical style sent a shockwave through the business world, and the culture that she developed alongside Netflix CEO Reed Hastings has been hailed as a defining document of Silicon Valley. Here is what Netflix taught us on how to retain employees. First, focus on hiring high talent. This is the first step. Next, treat employees like adults. Okay, so it means that you need to value your employee. Develop great managers. As well as you develop great managers, they will be able to cope with the talents or talented people. Yes. And you are going to have videos in your slide, and I would recommend you to watch them and rethink about the recruitment and retention processes. Thank you very much.